My first stop, of course, had to be at Green Gables. Ellen Montgomery based Green Gables on this home on the farm her grandfather's cousin settled in the 1830s. The farmhouse has been restored and decorated to reflect the era of the novels, and you can find little details from the stories throughout the house. This is my next cross-stitch project. Over the fireplace. Walking through the home felt like entering the story. I can just imagine Anne and Marilla and Matthew living here, Anne and Diana having their fancy tea, accidentally drinking currant wine.
Raspberry cordial, right? Oh, that's my favorite. You mean you've had it before?
You can find in Matthew's room his Sunday best laid out on the bed, the dairy porch with a butter churn for Anne's farmhouse chores, the pantry full of dried foods and cooking utensils, I want this wallpaper. This bag. I want one of those lamps, and I want a washstand. And probably a carpet bag. And Victorian boots. I love the functionality of Victorian farmhouses and how different rooms were used for such productive and specific purposes. I gotta get one of these. This is where Jerry would sleep. No wallpaper for Jerry. Let's go to the haunted trail. Try not to get too spooked.
Why don't we cut through here? It's a lot shorter. But you told me this forest was haunted. I don't think it's haunted in daylight.
That doesn't matter. It's always dark in the forest.
Don't be afraid, Diana.
Follow me to my favorite tree. Well, I'm offering a steady hand. I could be your security. There's no guarantee on anything. And I'll take care of you along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind. And you'll take care of me along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind. Here with you in our treetop.
It was good of you to stop.
Seems I'm developing quite a habit of getting you out of awkward situations.
I fell before, but I can't ignore that it's nothing like I'm falling now. No, it's nothing like I'm falling now. And I'll take care of you along the way. My love, one day.
Should I get this one? This is also a sled. Is this better than a t-shirt? Or does one need a t-shirt to go with it? That is the question. This is one of my favorite movies, and I feel like I need to read the book. The old copies I have. It's beautiful though. This is one of the best books I've ever read. I think this might be my best book of the year. It's a little early to say, but Edith Wharton has ghost stories. It's going on the fall TBR. I think I'm gonna get this one. I haven't heard of it. A whole Elin Hildebrand collection. Jumpstart my summer reading list. Endless Summer. 28 Summers. A Summer Affair. Which one do you think? Summer People?
I think it's Summer Affair.
Summer of 69. Sparks Are Flying with a Billionaire. What a delightful little island, except actually driving around I realized in my head I think of this as a little island like Nantucket, but it's really decent sized, like bigger than I think Rhode Island, and there was so much to see and do. Did realize came a little bit earlier in the season than I thought. I was hoping for some lush greenery, didn't get to see a lot of flowers. The lupins aren't in season yet. It is farther north than I thought about, so it's not really in bloom yet, but that's okay. I was trying to channel my inner Anne Shirley and find the romance. I will say when it started to rain and get very gray and misty and foggy, I did find that to be very poetic. This is a very cool place to be driving around the cliffs, the ocean, the beaches, the dunes, the coves. The island looks so beautiful in the mist and kind of spooky and fun. I was listening to the Folklore album and just like driving along the coastline and looking at the misty water, and it was pretty atmospheric. I wanted to show you my big Prince Edward Island haul. I got some of the Anne of Green Gables tea. I got the raspberry tea, packaged by hand, Prince Edward Island. I'm really excited to try this when I get home. Let's see how it smells. Oh, that actually smells really nice. I'm really happy with that. I also was so charmed by these stickers. I really want to start scrapbooking more and scrapbooking like my travels, my adventures. I love them so much, they're so cute. The book I found at the bookstore was a collection of 4 novellas by Edith Wharton about New York. I have been meaning to read more of her short stories, essays, writings, especially about New York. I think she's one of the great like New York City writers. She's writing about 4 different decades, the 1840s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and I've been really wanting to learn more about the distinct decades of the 19th century. I feel like the 20th century is so clear to me, like I know the difference between the 30s and the 40s and the 50s in terms of like fashion and food and music and all those things, and the 1800s just kind of like blur together, so a great way to get started with that. And now I haven't even tried this on yet. I did get a child's t-shirt that says Kindred Spirits, and I am so excited to try it on. Alrighty, what do we think? I love it. I think it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this little adventure with me, and if you're a nervous traveler like me and you are obsessed with things going exactly the way you picture them in your head, just take it one step at a time and just hope that it rains, because rain makes everything better.